Make sure your mic is on too, Chris. There you go. Hey. Nobody cancels on me. Nobody. Hey, yeah, so they canceled on us, Chris. Shout out to the homie. He knows what it is. The guest. We were gonna have a guest today. He's from out of town. I asked him to hit me up when he gets in town. He hit me up Friday. I said, you know what? Let's do a Sunday one. And he agreed to. I hit him up and I said, hey, man, I had an emergency. I had to go. So me and Chris are in the studio already, right, Mr. Chris?
Yes, sir.
There you
yes,
go.
Sir.
That way, I'm not talking to myself over here, man. Me and Chris are in the studio, and we said let's run it live, man. Which actually, it was a little bit not refreshing is the word. It was actually cool that he kind of canceled because it's Sunday. I was already doing more of my little homework, and I haven't done enough homework, so it worked out cool. But you know what it is, homie. When you want to come back, just tap in with your boy. But here we are, a little bit. No, I'm not hungover. I'm tired. How about that? We had a nice get together yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we went to my homeboy Capone's daughter's quinceañera. He actually got out of doing a long time out of prison. I mean, over 20 years. And now he's doing well. Got his family. Got his, saw. It was kind of cool. Saw a lot of the homies that I haven't seen in a long time. Just chop it up with all the old heads. And after that, we went to another spot where one of the homies was DJing. So we were there for about like one in the morning or something. And then we finally got home, homeboy. So it's been a nice weekend to spend with the boys. Other than that, what's good, people? How we doing? What's up, fam? Hey, que onda? What's up, Gil? 310 Santa Monica in the house. AC is not. No, homie, I'm still in my hood, homie. Go talk to your other playboys. I just refuse to throw my life away, homeboy. Maybe you want to, Carnal, but I'm good. I haven't really told you look like Don Francisco. Hey, I'll take it, homie. You look like brother. Carnal. If I look like brother Don Francisco, you look like brother. American bling, homie. I'll take it, homie. I'll take it. American blingo. Yeah, they don't like it that we go for trompito over here. Even Chris for trompito, man. Don't. No. What you mean, Chris?
Twisted.
What you mean, Chris?
Let's not get it twisted.
I thought you were trompito at the game, homie.
No, I'm for neither.
You for who?
Neither.
Oh, neither.
Nobody.
But you gotta take somebody, Chris.
Nah, man.
That's the easy route. That's just I don't like both of them. Like,
Yeah, but you can still vote because all the propositions and all that other kind of stuff. There's going to be just more than the presidential vote, so you could still get your ballot and do your civic duty, but just not.
yeah, local elections. Yo, Carlos Blanco, what's going on, homeboy? How do you feel about compa being banned from No Jumper? I figured it was just a matter of time that would happen. It is what it is. Compa can do his own thing. Compa don't need them. Him and Les can do his own thing. Just hopefully he doesn't do the crash out thing. He can. I mean, Compa can podcast, fool, and that's what we're trying to do. So today we're gonna do just a chill show. Look up, Chris. What are the propositions that we're going to be voting for in California? I don't know how many there is. Not the election wise as far as governors or not even governors, congressmen, but just flat out. What are they called over here? They're called. They call them something, dude. Propositions. There you go.
Propositions.
The propositions. Felos, good Sunday, Carnalitos. You know what it is, homeboy. They said Chris keeps it 100. Nah, Chris is about Trump, fool. He just don't. He's got a Trump shirt on right now. You guys just can't see it, Carnal. He's gonna get that. Hey, I'm gonna get you that orange wig, Chris. You'll be like
Tripping.
Hey, if the money's right, Chris will be like, everybody, America's great. Hey, if you can do one of those, what are the things you're gonna do, Chris? You're gonna go do what are those bands called? The band, the gig that you're gonna go do.
Oh, it's a tribute band.
A tribute band. So if the money was right, man, you'll be Black Donald Trump, Chris. If the money was right, you'll be all up in the video.
I don't know. I might sing for him.
Boo, boo, boo. Yeah, I see now Kamala. She's talking about pretty much the same thing that Tropito was talking about, as far as not wanting to tax tips now. She's going on the same thing. So I think she's getting the playbook from Trump and trying to do everything and anything. All right, here we go. What do we got, Chris? The whole boo-boo scene, No Jumper. What's up, Enrique? ¿Cómo estamos? Yeah, we're about to get the hotline going pretty soon. Hotline. Let's see. I like the hotline, homeboy. What are the
Can
propositions?
you read that from here?
Oh, I
No.
can't read shit. Nah, that's way too small.
Let's see if we make it.
You can make it like that, and maybe you can read them out one by one and see what we got.
All right, sounds good. So these are everything that are coming in on the 5th. Here, I'll just make a full screen.
There you go.
Here we go. All right, so Proposition 2, it says issue $10 billion in bonds to fund construction.
Man, Chris, we in the hood. Look at that, Chris.
What's
Just
that?
don't tell nobody, fool. Look at that. Look at our light up here, Chris. Look up here.
What? I was reading.
Get the chocolate, Chris.
Where?
Get the chocolate. Look where the zippers. He's watching the show.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Listen.
Our guest did show up.
Yeah, the show must go on,
He's
Chris.
got 6 legs, though.
All right, so what you got on the first proposition?
God damn.
Just let you know, watch out for that one.
Yeah, really. Okay. That's why you throw out your trash, people.
There you go. He came in for the AC, fool.
Okay, so Proposition 2 is issue $10 billion in bonds to fund construction and modernization of public education facilities.
No, I'm voting no on that. I am voting no on that. People, vote no on Proposition 2. What do you think, Chris?
I mean, it sounds good.
Everything sounds good, but that means more taxes and more money. There is, if we're today, we don't no longer have a surplus, but we have a deficit. What does that mean? That means they need to make
They're
bonds.
losing money.
They're losing
But
money.
that means that doesn't mean that they can't make it up somewhere else.
Where are they going to make it up?
And isn't bonds fundraising?
Bonds is taxes. It's a method of sounding like it's not taxes because what it is. Okay, let's say we get a $10 billion bond, right? Mm-hmm. That $10 billion bond is people are putting money again for this to buy this bond, but that $10 billion, what it means is you're borrowing that $10 billion. So what happens? That $10 billion, by the time it goes back to paying, is paying $13 billion by the time the interest.
they're going to be making interest off.
So what's the interest? It's taxes. That means that we have to come out of pocket. Somebody has to pay for this stuff. It's California. There's not a magical tree that they just go shake and all this money comes out for all these beautiful propositions they want. So at this point, it's like, no, cut funding out from something else and then put this in. But what that's going to do, that's going to raise your taxes.
Well, if everything stays like right now how it is.
You see it going better or something?
But I mean,
Do you have an insight?
maybe some of these other propositions.
Well, let's keep going. Well, so far, and make them smaller, Chris. That way
Smaller?
you can read them. Yeah.
Okay.
That way people can see my beautiful face over here.
I
Like this.
forgot.
I just had it here. Like, let me hide. Let me.
Gil's hiding behind the
I'm hiding right here.
propositions.
What, what you got? What's the next one you got, Chris? What's the next one you got?
Okay. Boop. There we go. Is that better?
Yeah,
Or a
let me see
little
the
smaller?
people's comments too and see what these guys are talking about. Proposition 2, people, chale. Okay, what else
All
you
right.
got?
So Proposition 32, increase minimum wage to $18 an hour.
Oh, jeez. Another big no, bro.
That's because they just raised it.
Yeah, but they raised it.
This is going to be statewide, it looks like. right?
Exactly. They just raised it for all the food people. But once again, man, if you're an owner of a company or private, do you really want the government telling you got to pay your people this much? And at this point, all that's going to mean is that once again, stores are going to be closing, businesses are going to be closing because a business can't just sit there and start off and say, hey, we're paying you this much an hour because they're not going to be making that much an hour to cover the bills, bro. And again, it makes for higher taxes and it makes for much more expensive product because any business, what they're going to do, they're going to pass it on to the consumer. What you got on this one, Chris? Yes, no?
No, just because, well, they already did an increase to it's like $17.25 now.
Right.
So
Chale.
yeah, like doing it another one. I'm like, slow your roll. Let the economy recover and all that, and then let's see about.
And I don't think it's so much I think the economy is okay. I just think that the dollar isn't worth what it used to be is the problem. So it was like everybody took a pretty massive pay cut in their wallet without.
Well, I guess what I mean is there has to be an adjustment period after the
So
wages
quick,
get
right?
raised. Yeah, it's too quick. Too quick, in my opinion.
Enrique says $20 an hour so these fools and paisas could stop bragging about when they cross back to. Okay, keep going, Chris. Keep going.
All right, so the third one, Proposition 33, repeals Costa-Hawkins Rental Housing Act.
So what the heck is that? Coastal Hawkins. Hold on. Let's look that up real quick. What prop is that, Chris?
That's Proposition 33.
Proposition 33.
So that's prohibit state limitations on local rent control initiative.
So, which means no rent control?
So voting yes repeals the Housing Act, allowing cities and counties to limit rent on any housing and limit the rent for first-time tenants. And the second bullet point, adding language to state law to prohibit the state from limiting the right of any city, county, or city and county to maintain, enact, or expand residential rent control.
I'm so confused. What the hell it is?
So voting no opposes it, which prohibits rent control in single-family homes and houses completed after February 1995.
So if you vote yes, you're trying to get rid of that rent control? Is that what it sounds like?
Yeah.
No, I'm actually for rent control. I'm not against rent control. I think rent control is much needed. If not, they're gonna definitely kick everybody out. Fool, it's way too expensive. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
Right.
100%. This is like the billionaires are like, yeah, we want Proposition 33.
Yeah. No, I am against. So far, I'm against everything, bro. I don't think I voted yes on anything yet.
Why would you want your rent to be like? Nobody wants rent to be raised.
How they sell it to the public is they tell them, well, you have a rental property. Wouldn't you want the government telling you how much to rent it for? Mm-hmm. And I get that, but at some point, yeah, you need to rent it for what the market is. You can't just sit there because what people will do, especially like in the inner city, in the hoods, they're gonna sit there and say, "What, you're paying $1,500? I'm gonna max $2,500 one next year, $3,500." That way, you're getting rid of these families,
exactly,
and then bringing in people that will pay that. It'll be like Silicon Valley in San Francisco.
Oh yeah,
those small little houses were fucking $250,000. Within 5 years, they're $1 million, bro. And they kicked everybody out of those areas.
Nobody can afford it.
Nobody can afford it. So yeah, I'm definitely not for that one. All right, what's the next one we got, Chris?
Next one, Proposition 34 requires healthcare providers to spend 98% of revenues from federal discount prescription drug program on direct patient care.
So what does that mean?
Let's look it up.
Yeah, let me see what you see when you look it up on props.
Let's
see what you got.
You can
get rid of that one. You can get rid of nobody can see that one anyways. You want to get rid of that one?
Okay. Yeah.
Now, which property are you looking for right now?
So it's switched. So this is the yes and the no that I'm reading off for Proposition 34. So it just gives more detail. So all you have to do, I'll send you the link to it, is you just click on the link to the proposition, which is right here, and then it brings up this next page, which gives more into detail about
Proposition 24. What's it got?
And this is on ballotpedia.org. Ballotpedia 34. So Proposition 34 requires certain participants of Medi-Cal RX program to spend 98% of revenues on patient care. So voting yes requires healthcare providers to spend over $100 million in any 10-year period on anything other than direct patient care and operated multifamily housing with over 500 high-severity health and safety violations to spend 98% of revenues from the federal discount prescription drug program on direct patient care, penalizing violators of the initiative with the loss of tax-exempt status and licenses to operate health insurance plans, pharmacies, and clinics, and permanently authorizing Medi-Cal RX.
Why does it sound like a lobbyist wrote this law?
I'm like, what is going on?
Right? What?
That's the thing. Is like I'm like a doctor. People in the healthcare industry need to be voting on this, not like regular people.
Yeah. Maybe we gotta. We're gonna skip 34 for right now, but yeah, that 34 I have no clue. It just sounds like a lobbyist with a couple of doctors and a great lawyer wrote this thing and put it together and made it sound like what are we talking about here?
It's just too specific to the industry.
Yes. So voting no. When the government pays the rent, who cares about rent control? That's a good point, Art. That is a good point.
I wish the government paid for my rent. Shoot. Boy, be chilling.
Where's my reparations, damn it? Come on, Chris. Where's my motherfucking reparations, damn it? Shit. They start saying that, Chris gonna get the fro and be like, bah!
Where's my 48 acres and a mule?
All the brothers think they're
God
shit.
damn it.
Hey, Chris, if you get the 40 acres, I'm with you. Just give me one, man. Just give me one, Chris.
I'll give you the mule.
I'll Be like, I'll come home like, yeah, well, Chris kind of boned us, baby, but he did give us a meal. All right.
The new mascot for America
The
Cholo.
new mascot taking his shit right there in the corner, like, oh, Jesus. And we already got one up there watching the show, bro.
God.
He's chilling. He's chilling. What can I say?
Any problems.
What's the next proposition we got, Chris? Come on.
All right. Proposition 35 is another healthcare one. It permanently authorizes a tax on managed care organizations to fund Medi-Cal programs.
No more taxes.
So managed care organizations, that's like what?
I would care. That's like,
Is that like elderly?
Yeah, that's what I would think. But if you're putting a tax on them, they're
just gonna raise the prices.
they're
for
gonna
the
tax on
old
everybody
folks.
else, bro.
That's how it works.
And the old folks aren't the ones that they're living on fixed incomes, bro. Like,
So I think what they're trying to do is get the people who are in the industry to fund Medi-Cal, because they're getting the Medi-Cal dollars, right? Like Medi-Cal's paying for a portion of it is paying for the people to stay in the managed care.
Yes.
So they're like, oh, we'll tax those companies so that they'll give a little bit back.
yeah,
and
but
recirculate.
every paycheck I get there, I see Medi-Cal taking some money, so they're taking money from hardworking people, and it seems like Medi-Cal just can't keep up with the payments, and maybe the government's, and I know the government is, they use a lot of the money from Medi-Cal, Social Security to.
Yeah.
They play with the money that's supposed to not be touched. That is grandpa's money, and I'm already grandpa, bro. So
Yeah, so they want the businesses to fund Medi-Cal. I think that's what this proposition is. They want the businesses who are involved to
yeah, but
to
you know,
contribute.
see what this is. If this was a government thing, I would say okay, but this is a state thing. Which what happens? We'll leave California. That's what's been going on.
Yeah.
That's what's been going on with every industry. Before, everybody, oh no, you need California. You don't have a. It's like, is California to business like living in Beverly Hills? Texas is like having a nice house in Rancho Cucamonga. So most of the big industries wanted to have that shine and glory that we have it in California. But now that people start leaving, it's like, I don't care, dude, we're gone.
Yeah, I think that it's too big. I don't think you can leave California, like the state of California.
Let me show you something.
Like we have the population's the market's too big.
How many? No, if the market is huge, but you're not making any real revenue on the market, what's the point? Well, what's the point of having? Let's say this. Let's say you had a franchise at McDonald's, Chris. You had 100 McDonald's, right? And out of those 100 McDonald's, you're probably pulling money out of 2 of them or 10 of them. Let's say so. Really, 90% you're not. You can have 50 McDonald's in Texas, and you're pulling money out of all those McDonald's. At some point, you're like, you know what, dude? It doesn't make sense to come over here and have to pay $20 an hour, have to pay all this extra money for fuel, have to pay all this extra money for property. Have to no, I can sit here and go over here and make that real money. State Farm is taking off of that. That's a huge company, bro. That's a huge insurance company. State Farm is straight telling. I want to say it's State Farm. You can look it up. They straight told the state of California that you need to allow us to raise our prices by 50% in one shot. If not, we're out of here.
Wow.
Straight, it's like this is it. It wasn't no negotiation. It was this is what we want, and their reasoning for it. And I'm usually not towards insurance companies, but I can see where they're coming from. They're like, listen, we have homes that are insured for $400,000 back from 2012. Those same homes now are worth $1 million. If that house burns down, guess what? We got to pay $1 million. So in other words, they want to raise their prices to reflect what the houses are worth now. And that's why in California it's telling them no, but in California it also makes them go through all kind of hoops and stuff, and that's why they're saying like the ones they want to raise 50% is the ones that are in fire danger zones because there's so many fires in California.
I agree.
So big companies.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah, big companies will definitely say something. Yeah, take that thing off the screen, Chris, and let's keep going. What's up, Joey Knuckles? See people.
Oh, do you want?
Yeah, I got it. Francisco Placera, let me explain something to you here, my friend. He said, regardless, California is the 5th largest economy in the world. Facts. Yeah, but what does that got to do with you? That is just a BS bragging right, because I think the other biggest economy in the world now really is China. China's number 2 to America. I mean,
Let's look it up.
Let's look it up. I want to say China is number 2 to America. Let's look it up, Chris, and then I will explain to Francisco Placita that 5th largest economy don't mean jack shit no more. Excuse my French. What do we got, Chris?
Okay, this is giving countries.
Yes, countries.
It says U.S. Yeah, China's 2, U.S. is 1, China's 2, Japan's 3,
There you go.
Germany's 4.
There you go. Okay. Japanese 3. Have you seen those Japanese tomb-looking things where people live in the city? Look it up. I want to say it's Japanese smallest homes, or like they're almost they have
homes.
They're like tombs, bro. They look like
Japanese.
just
tombs?
look up Japanese illegal housing. They're all over the place over there. Watch. And what I'm getting with this is this: you have these countries like after the U.S., China, Japan. I don't know which was the third. Which was the third, Chris? You remember?
Japan was 3.
Okay, Japan.
China's 2.
Okay,
Japan.
Okay, so you have these other two guys. They have no middle class like we do, homie. Yeah, their economies are booming, but they have no middle class because the companies are making the big money. The countries are making the big money. And California is becoming just that. You want to sit here and brag about California being the 5th economy when we have the most homelessness, when we have the place where most people can't afford to live. We're having a crazy amount of crime. It's all great and dandy to sit to say, hey, but we got the 5th largest economy. Yeah, but that money ain't going in your pocket. That money's going to rich, greedy people, oh boy. And I would rather be the 10th economy, but have a better living condition for the middle class. And that's not what we have. Most of the countries that have these huge, great economies, what happens is people like you believe, oh, we have the 5th greatest economy. Yeah, but it's not for us. We're not the ones making the money over here. They're the ones making the money. They're raising your rent. They're raising your tax. They're raising your food. They're raising everything. But hey, you get to brag that we're the 5th largest economy. I'm like, come on, homie. No, I'm good, carnal. That's just my opinion, though. Chicken Wang said those big fires are started by people. Well, yeah, people usually do start the fires, homie. Thanks to Sierra Club for the bad fires in California. No, which was that guy?
I've seen a lot of articles about the vacancies in Japan.
No, it's
like a lot of abandoned buildings.
No. Look at where. Just type in something like in YouTube where the poor people live in the inner cities of Japan. It's crazy, bro. Let me see if I can find it over here, Mr. Chris. Let me see. Oh, it feels great in here. What the fuck is this, Holmes? Okay. And Japanese apartments. There it is. Look up Cage Man.
Cage Man.
Hidden reality in Hong Kong's cage homes. So
That's China.
I know, but China's the number 2 economy, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're good.
Yeah, but they're communists.
But Hong Kong really was not. But it's still
Hong Kong was right. It was British rule for a long
yeah,
time.
Hong Kong, and then they're still fighting for it somewhat.
Yeah, they are. They are.
But there's
so
places
it should look a little better. Than
Taiwan. There you go. But look up this one. But there's a few. I've seen them in Japan. I've seen them in China. But this is what I mean by, yeah, you can have some, your numbers could tell you, oh, you have such a great economy, but look how your people are living, brother. That's not nothing to brag about. If your people are living, let's say California has the 5th largest economy and their quality of living was the 5th of all over the whole world, then I'm like, okay, it's matching. But when you have the 5th largest economy and we're not living like that, it ain't matching. You got it, Chris, or no?
Yeah.
All right, let's play that bad boy. Just a little bit of it.
Okay.
Yeah, China definitely has empty cities. We can forward it a little bit, see where this guy's at. There you go, Mr. Chris.
Okay.
Having been outside of California, a lot of states don't offer work and are broke. You won't get work without a degree. I disagree with that. Depends what kind of work you're looking for.
Which sound?
What you got, Chris? What's my sound at, player?
Oh, you know what? I think we need to make it a little change. Give me just a sec. To change our settings for
Oh, it's gonna freeze on you, Chris.
last guest because you wanted to play his mixtape.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna go. I hope not, Chris. I hope it don't freeze on me.
Stay tuned.
Stay
tuned, everyone. Right here we go. Let's try it.
If minimum wage goes up, everything else goes up. But people believe that no, it's not gonna go up. Under the tracks. Okay. You good? You good? Do you have it? Do you have the volume up with the? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So it is it.
Yep. Okay. Let's see.
Let's see what you got, Chris.
This is a 20-story building with no elevator.
20-story, no elevator, bro. The number 2 largest economy.
Narrow, steep, dark staircase to the roof. There's no garden or swimming pool on this rooftop.
Oh, man.
But there is a house. The house has a toilet right next to the kitchen area and a small nook for sleeping. The owner of the house is a middle-aged woman who lives in this house alone.
And this is the 2nd largest economy in the world. Watch forward a little bit where you see the guy's room. She's the one that's in the roof.
你親戚嗰度住一晚又冇2晚係嘛？
係咯係咯，冇得淨係喺投靠親戚㗎嘛，係咯。
Cage guy.
Coffin homes instead.
Coffin homes. See, that's what I was telling you. Something like tombs.
For rent. Living in cages stacked on top of each other, which resemble livestock coops, led the government to ban this type of house.
They ban them, but they're all over the place.
After the government banned cage home rentals, there were coffin homes instead.
Told you. Those were the ones.
This room is about 20 square meters. There are 14 coffin-like boxes stacked on top of each other. Each box is home to one person.
Look at that, dude.
This room is used for sleeping and storing personal belongings. The cramped space means some people have to curl up. There's no window, sunlight, or ventilation.
No ventilation.
This type of rented accommodation is like an underground business.
That's it.
Which no one wants to talk about. No one went to inform the authorities because it was a mutual benefit for the landlord and the tenant.
That's crazy, huh?
Is that like a respirator or something he's got next to him?
Yeah, a little IV, nothing major. And it says don't smoke it. Everybody stays smoking. That's crazy, man. That's it. That's his whole house. All right, Chris, you can take that one down. I just want to show people, you know, when you brag about California being the 5th largest economy, China has the 2nd largest economy. Look how they're doing. That means nothing to me. What it means is the quality of life for the people. And in California, the way they're taxing us, as much money as California brings and makes, the people aren't feeling the effect of living that way, man. It's kind of looking like crap out here every day. And the U.S. heading in the direction. Yeah, well, you sure? Yeah, absolutely. I am not saying it's not, homie. I am actually saying, yeah, that's exactly which way the hater world's going, like or not. Why does America try like he's bitches up? Nobody acting like nothing, homie. Relax, Juan West kid. It was funny. So yesterday, like I said, I was with the homies, right? Most of those homies all been penitentiary guys. They one's just a lifer, got out of prison, and we're talking, we're having a conversation, and we're like, hey, and then they'd be laughing like, hey, fool, how these fools on the internet believe this, believe that, and I'm like, that's the internet, carnal. People believe all kind of crazy stuff, homie. He's like, is there fools really bragging about? I said, yeah, fool. There's fools that I said I can go get some homies right now that are 50-year-olds. They're still with the function. They'll be like, hey, homie, I'm more gangster than you. It's like, it's crazy how people sit here and want to think that that's something like to be so proud of. Maybe you're proud of that when you're like 16, 17 years old, homeboy. But when you become a man, all these homies I'm kicking it with, they're like I said, they're all pintos, they're all gangster fools, and they all will say the same thing, like, fool, these fools are tripping. Like, yeah. So Vasquez, if that's what you get your power from, homie, I hate to see the quality of your life, carnal. But most likely you're just some guy living in fucking Dakota or something, or Colorado or somewhere cool that wants to act like you're Mr. This and that. I mean, no eres, güey, no mames. All right, Chris, let's get the phone lines going over here real quick.
Got it.
Let's get this fucking party started. You want to run it? Let's do it. Let's do it. Like I said, this was a surprise live.
You gotta delete these other ones
Yeah, delete all that shit, Chris. Delete all that stuff.
because the file's not even there anymore.
Yeah, the files aren't there. Get rid of them.
So we'll remake them.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit tight squirt.
Rocking and rolling.
Californians had the chance to recall Gavin Newsom, and they did not. What? That's what I'm saying, bro. The Gavin Newsom one, I'm not so surprised because some people are they're stuck in their ways, and they think Gavin, since he has beautiful hair and a beautiful smile, there's nothing he could do wrong. The one that really surprised me was the recall on George Gascon. The George Gascon, I think they threw out like around 240,000 ballots that they say were suspicious. Or something. Come on. Like, we'll see this one around. We'll see what happens with George Gascon. There we go. There, my boy.
Everybody, make sure you like and subscribe.
There you go, homie. Here at home in California, we got our stuff together, my boy, for reals. We need a lot of work. You know we do. Gil shows the projects where you live at. Where you live? Come on, homie. I got a nice home, carnal. Or where I live? Nah, I live right here. I lived all over North Hollywood, player. All over. Chris, show us the 80s projects in Chicago where you live. Damn, Chris, they're saying you live in the projects in Chicago, Chris.
No.
Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got. Hotline.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing good, my man. Who's this? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Fresno, California.
Fresno in the building. What's up, homeboy? ¿Qué dices?
No, I was listening. Hey, man, you gotta involve Chris. These are epic. Like, bro. Like,
Thanks,
no,
man.
like Chris. The way, no, the way. I'm not lying. The way he was reading up the
propositions and stuff?
the bulletins, yeah, and his voice. I'm like, damn. I know he has he knows how to sing.
Oh, yeah, for sure. No, but see, what you don't understand is I'm the one that tells Chris, put the mic on. Put the mic on, Chris. I'm the one that wants him to have the mic on. I don't think I'm the one turning the mic off on him. He's the one that turns the mic off on me, fool. It's the other way around.
So he's a metal.
Yeah. No, Chris
all
is,
this Trump supporting.
he's a metal hater, fool. He's a metal hater on me, fool. He's like one of my biggest haters. What am I going to do? He knows how to run the board.
Yeah.
No.
That's funny.
Nah, we're all good.
But the whole, like, you know, I'm deep into politics and I hate it. Like, I low key hate it. But this whole, like, Kamala shit, I'm like, fuck this bitch. And I follow, like, ¿cómo se dice? You know, and I'm you know, because I'm first generation. You already know who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, bro, and I feel like I was literally with my tia, and they're still talking about, no, Trump es racista and this and that. I'm like, really? Wow. So, in your opinion, you really think, I'm asking you, American Cholo,
Yeah.
Trump's going to take down Kamala?
I think I believe he will. I think right now people they're just they're on the honeymoon stage of the marriage with Kamala Harris. But if you ask one person what has Kamala ever done for this country, they won't be able to answer you because she's done absolutely nothing. Kamala Harris sounds real good on the teleprompter, and when she's speaking, she's doing the same speech over and over and over again. But when you get her by herself and try to do an interview with her, that's when you see how much of a dingbat she really is, bro. When it comes to, I'm sure when it comes to the law, she's very sharp and educated on it. But when it comes to politics and being able to speak to regular people in a regular way, she can't do it. And when the debate comes here, I think September 18th, I think it's going to be a bloodbath. I think you're going to expose Kamala, but most likely they're going to give her all the questions ahead of time. It's all going to be talking points, but hopefully Trump gets her off her game and you'll see the real Kamala, because it's going to be like waiting for a good boxing fight, bro.
No, yeah, for sure. And then her vice president?
Her vice president is a major progressive guy, bro. He's a guy that
allowed the whole state to burn with the whole.
Well, he allowed the state to burn. He's also the guy that just signed a bill that makes it a sanctuary state for kids to go over there and get puberty blockers, to get sex change surgeries and crazy stuff like that, bro. They call his nickname over there is Tampon Tim because he made the state put tampons in every single boy's bathrooms from elementary school to high school, bro. That'll tell you how nuts this guy is, because when a person can't tell you there's a difference between a man and a boy, just tells you all they give a shit about is getting elected. And they see, oh, I go on the LGBTQ plus minus community and they're gonna get me elected as long as I follow what they want, even though in reality, you know, it's bullshit. But they're selling their soul to the devil just to try to get elected, and that to me, I ain't down with that.
I agree 100%. You know, dude. I didn't even know all that. I knew, but what caught my eye, because one of my homies, because I'm a veteran.
Yes.
He one of my sergeants, he was special forces, and this fuckface vice president elected. He was wearing fucking the special forces hat.
Oh yeah.
Like you can look it up, and I was like, what the fuck? But he was never in special forces. You know, that's called stolen valor.
Yeah, and he also got exposed for, he was in the National Guard for like 20 something years, which is cool and commendable. But right as soon as they told him, hey, they gave him a letter telling him next year you're going to Iraq. That's when he said, yeah, let me step out of here real quick. Yeah, that's when he took off, homie.
Yeah, dude. Oh, hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Is Chris?
Yeah.
Hey, Chris.
What's up?
Is Kamala Harris, in your opinion, is Kamala black?
Yeah.
There you go. It's confirmed here. Everybody knows it. Kamala Harris is black. Chris said it. But Chris is a little light skinned.
Like
Chris is a little light skinned too, if I just want to tell you.
Yeah, he's light skinned. Dude, a few times
Chris and all that
been on
black
camera.
himself, right? There's levels to this shit, Chris.
Dude,
That's fucked up.
Hey.
I said, y'all tripping. What's up?
Hey, Chris is over there looking like Chris Brown.
Shit. Yeah, Chris Brown black, though. He could dance. But, hey, Chris could sing. Yeah, Chris is 100% homeboy. So, to me, it's not even it's not even a question. So, to me, yeah, Kamala's black. But is she pandering more for the black vote? Yeah, she's saying, no, hallelujah, we're over here. And she's pandering, which I think all politicians, to a point, do. My problem with her is get in front of the press, answer some questions. Let's hear some policies other than just, ooh, Donald Trump is a bad man. No. Okay, so what are you going to do about it? All of a sudden, she's going to fix the border. She's going to fix inflation. She's going to fix crime. It's like, wait a minute, that's your whole party's get down, is letting the border open up, hugging the criminals, you know, letting kids get their things chopped up. That's your party's logo. Now she's trying to be a chameleon and change her stripes as far as her political ideologies.
Yeah, but she's just, yeah, you know, like for an old lady, le doy la pipa, pero, you know what I'm saying? But,
all right. Hey, I appreciate the call, homeboy.
All right, good night.
All right,
Good night.
There you go. Here you go, Chris. You let him know. I don't believe you, Chris. Yeah, I mean, I don't even think that's an issue, but you know, in politics they find anything. I wanna hear her policies, dude. I haven't heard her. And like I posted some stuff about her on IG, and people are getting back to school collection, huh? And people are getting I don't know where that came from. People are getting upset, like, oh, that's some old stuff of her. I'm like, okay, well, then give me some new stuff. Like, she refuses to do interviews. Like,
really?
Where have you seen one interview yet now?
Oh, I don't.
No. But you would have seen it clipped already and dropped. Uh-huh. She does not do interviews. Hotline.
There.
What's happening? Who's this?
Carmen.
What's going on, homeboy?
Oh, I'm just over here. I almost choked. It's my chair.
You almost choked with what? You're breaking up. I think you're still choking.
No, I said let me see here. That's the problem. Hold on.
Yeah, that's the problem. Get off that Bluetooth.
There we go.
Much better.
Said I almost fell off my chair. I fell off my chair. Almost choked.
Sorry, buddy. I gotta hang up on you. That was.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
That was giving us a headache. No moments. We got him. Let's go down there. I think I see Kimo Sami, a couple other comments. Let's see what they got.
This is the bottom. Oh, you mean going up?
Yeah.
Let's see. They're talking about Kamala's race.
Well. There you go, right there. What's up with Kimo? Kimo Savi, salute, Mr. Gill. I hope the giveaway was a good day with the kids. And oh, absolutely, brother. It was dope. I mean, it was dope for all the people who came out, donated, and supported. That's always a good thing. Now, the next one we're gonna work on is the turkey drive. The turkey drive. Actually, I gotta promote another thing too, Chris. Where's that one at, bro? Next Sunday in San Fernando. Now we got a hotline. Carmine, your phone working better now?
Yeah, are you there?
Yeah, I hear you now. Yeah, what's good, brother?
Okay, yeah, no, I was saying, I started choking and almost out of my chair over here. It wasn't too good. I heard
you're breaking up horribly, fool. You're breaking up horribly. Pay your bill. Pay your bill, fool. He's I don't know. Carmine, he's getting blacklisted now. Abolish divorce. Well, that was one of the questions I was going to ask the guy today. So, you know, I'm pro-choice myself. You know, I'm not going to say I'm not. But why is it that, you know, that women have all the rights to say that they're going to have the baby or get an abortion, right? Obviously, it's their body. That's going to be the thing. But if a guy has zero say, then if a guy comes in there and says, well, I don't want to pay for child support, don't have this kid, isn't it kind of the same correlation, or you don't think it's not at all? What do you talk to me, Chris? Talk to me.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Okay.
But no, because no matter what happens, it's the kid who suffers. Does that make sense?
No, I get that, but at the same time, but you're making the woman's making the decision for everybody whenever she wants.
But
And
if
then
the dad doesn't pay child support, then the kid suffers.
Oh, tu abuelo, güey. What's up, fool? What you want, hombre?
Tu abuela, cabrón.
¿Qué quieres, pinche joto, besarrote?
Shut up, señor. Arreglándote la vida, head ass.
Is that all you got, fool? What you got else, hombre?
No. I'm glad
time.
to see you doing better, taking care of your family and not being a sureño no more.
That's it, homeboy. That doesn't have a good retirement plan, carnal.
Yeah, way.
Yeah, stop, fool. All right, guys. I don't know.
He's not passing the drug test. I can tell you that.
Yeah, that boy ain't going to work too well tomorrow, brother. Okay, but you see what I'm saying? Because it's like, wait a minute. If what's this? Oh, I even got a text. Hold on. I mean, it's easy to answer, but at the same time, you gotta kind of understand it. As you live in the player. Español es todo desmadroso. Thank you. Need a separate channel for Wedo from Tennessee, huh? Let me see what you got. What do you think the feds will do with the interest rates, Holmes? I don't know if they're going to cut them yet. I don't think so. I think the feds, I don't think they can cut the interest rates yet because the economy hasn't, they need it to crash a little bit to get everything back to normal. Hotline, who's this?
What's up?
What's up, homeboy? Talk to us.
Yeah, I did a thing.
What you got?
Did you guys know that that little pump that was saying that Adam was sleeping with his girlfriends when he was 15?
I heard something about that. I think when Adam was going around like the concerts with them or some shit.
Yeah, won't that fool get stomped out or shit like that?
Well, this is what it is, homie. When people just sit there and say things, if you went by just what everybody said, then everybody on the internet is a chomo. Everybody on the internet is a punk. Everybody on the internet is a lame, because there's always an enemy on another side saying some fucking ridiculous shit about you. So if it was something that was proven, went to court, like actually happened, and you already knew, then yeah, there definitely, I'm sure, would be people that would just completely say, fuck that. But to sit there and just say, oh, well, I heard, you know, that don't hold no water in the bucket, Holmes.
You should have him in your podcast and ask
Who's that?
him and ask him about it. That will go for Trump.
Who?
That's a little pump, the rapper.
Okay, well, I can reach out and see what he says, homeboy. That wouldn't be a bad one. All right, brother.
I just feel bad
Go
for
ahead.
Adam, bro. That person keeps starting BS with the raza every single time with norteños, all that, bro. He seems like he always starts.
Yeah, no,
Like that, bro.
listen. I told him the same thing when he came in here, but the thing is this: people still go over there. Like I won't go over there. Like, but as long as people are going over there, guess what? They're supporting the madness that's coming out of his channel, bro. So if nobody's going to the store to buy something, that store's gonna shut down. But if everybody keeps on going, but they're going and complaining about it, then that store's gonna stay open.
For that.
All right,
man. That was all my.
For sure, you have a good one,
man.
man.
Do your thing, bro.
That's right. Appreciate you. Somebody see what public policy issues do you care the most about? I think right now out here is the homelessness and safety out in the community, man, and also the kids with all this crazy LGBTQ agenda children. What's going on, caller 909? Talk to us.
What's going on, brother?
What's good, homeboy?
Shit, homie. The one thing I just gotta tell you, congrats on everything you've been doing.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, keep your head up.
That's right.
One thing I had a question. I hope you can answer.
Yeah, shoot.
Okay, let's go. So you know how the youngsters, right now,
Yes.
they're killing each other, right? Just like back in the day, 90s.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the only way they're trying to keep up is to everybody keeps talking about the 90s. They're trying to maintain that like, hey, well, the 90s people do it, let's do it.
Well,
You know what I mean?
I think that it's definitely an influence, but it's an influence also with people glamorizing it. Right now, it's like the hot thing again. You got rappers out there pushing it. You got YouTube channels out there pushing it. So,
No, but what I'm talking about is everybody. Because I have people from my 90s, man, that shit, dude, we look up, 90s was the best era, no doubt about it.
yeah, it was
So
most active.
The youngsters trying to live up to that. Like, hey, let's try to do it like the 90s.
Well, I don't think it's
You know
even.
what I mean?
I don't think it's so much to that because those young guys ain't really even tripping about it. What they're doing is they're getting active. They're getting attention in their neighborhood, whether it's good or bad attention. When you're a kid with no attention, any attention is good attention, right? So they're seeing themselves get all this attention. They're seeing people go viral, but what they don't, they don't see that thing when you're stuck in that cell, all day, every day. And you're just looking up like, what the hell did I do in my life? Because at that point, the camera's off and you're gone. And now you got guys coming out, and it's a big cycle of nonsense that keeps us in this world of pain, bro. That just keeps on going. And that's what it is right now. Right now, we're on the uptick of crime. We're on the uptick of gang violence. We're up the uptick of all that stuff. And that's why I speak against it and say, hey, there's no future in that, homeboy. You and I both know that. Anybody who's really been through some real wars, homie, will tell you ain't no future in that, homie. Somebody who hasn't a lot of times is gonna be the one talking all that high power stuff.
Hey, and salute to you for doing that, man. Because you've been there, done it, and just want to salute you, brother. That's just for the stop, you know what I mean?
For sure. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Hey, salute. Hey, American Cholo, got you, brother.
Gracias, homie. Thanks for the phone call. All right, brother. Late.
Yeah, man, thank you.
OG Mo says 199 super chat. Hit that like button and share. Yesterday, we're at this place close to the Van Nuys Balboa area, and it was music, DJing, nice place, and there was a fight supposed to kick off. I'm out in the back with my wife looking. I said, "Come here, sit down." She's like, "What's going on? What you want?" And sure enough, there's a big old fight, but it was a big old window, so we're about to watch some girls fight and all kind of stuff. And then some guy tells me, "Hey." He's like, oh man, American Cholo, you're gonna put that on your platform, huh? And I said, no, I ain't putting this shit out. So obviously the guy knew who I was, and then he's like, hey, homie, check this out. I don't bang no more, nothing like that, but I'm from Solons. He's like, he pretty much tells me what hood he was from and all that stuff. He's like, but now I'm a family man. I said, that's what's up. I mean, that's what's about. Cause now he's like, yeah, man. He's like, I appreciate what you do, man. Like, it's not hard. It's not easy sitting there and saying that because a lot of people want to sit there and glamorize it and this and that. I said, yeah, homie. I said, I'm here with my homies right here. All these fools know what's up. It's like, nah, we're pushing the right direction for the youngsters. Hotline.
See,
What's up, homeboy?
This is Jedi from Pacoima.
Trucha con Jedi from Pacas. What's going on, Jedi? ¿Cómo estás?
My boy, I seen you doing a lot of community shit in North Hollywood at Valley Plaza. A lot of people don't ever recognize the shit that you do for the community. You know what I mean? I'm giving you a big up for that type of shit.
Thank you, brother.
Because
Thank
a lot
you.
of people they talk a lot of shit, but they don't do nothing. You know what I mean? And I've seen you there. I've seen you there in person. You know what I mean? Right there on Archwood Street, right there.
Yeah, homie, right there, carnal. Yeah, homie, I appreciate it, but it's cool to see the whole community come out. And you know, like I've said, man, for so many years I took away from the community. I'm just trying to give back and trying to lead by some kind of example, homie. The Victory Outreach Church helps out a lot, and then the homie pulled up with the taco trucks and the taco cart. It was just dope. It was a dope thing to see the community come together like that, homie.
Yeah, I was there, and people, other podcasts talk about it, never do nothing about it, and I'm giving you your fucking respects. You know what I mean?
Thank you, homie. Thank you. That's what I say.
Gracias. Stay up, my boy.
Thank you.
Happy Sunday fun day, my boy.
Hey, for sure. Shout out to Pacas, my boy. Appreciate you guys, man.
Órale.
Late. Yeah, to me, you want to compete with me, compete with that, homie. On, you know, Thanksgiving, we're going to give out turkeys, homie. Let's see what we got. Hotline.
You doing? I apologize. I was on my Verizon phone. That was like a Verizon commercial over there.
Can you hear me now?
I'm on my T-Mobile. T-Mobile, baby.
T-Mobile works. I tried to tell Chris.
yeah, we were just talking about that.
What's going on? Talk to us.
I have a question here for
Yeah, sure.
Chris.
Oh, good.
Chris, are you feeling okay?
Yeah, man.
Are you smelling weird things or having weird thoughts or anything like that, my friend?
No. Where's this going?
Okay. The reason why I asked is because you said Carmela or Carmel, whatever. I mean, I don't know her name. I apologize. You said
Kamala.
she was black.
Uh-huh.
Can you explain to me, my friend? How is she black? Where did she get her black origin from?
Should we go to the internet?
No, I want the internet.
He wants you. He wants you, Chris.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, you can hit him, Chris.
Why does this matter?
It doesn't matter, but it shows her.
Exactly.
It shows how she lies so much, her credibility, and just everything. So, like, if I say I have a third leg and I could fly, but yet I don't prove it, that makes me a liar, right? Chris?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So just please, and I mean with all the respect in the world, I love you. You're my brother. Explain to me, how is she black, my friend?
Chris still looking. You know what I would say? If Kamala Harris pulled up at the governor's house to eat dinner in 1947 and she walked in, they ain't gonna say, "Oh, look at this beautiful white lady." They're gonna say, "Who's this?"
I'm trying to get some facts.
Will they not?
No. That sounds like Biden talking.
Oh
or something.
shit! But
no, I get it. I don't want to make it a negative call. You guys are my people.
Oh no, Karma, no, Karma. We enjoy. Hey, we're having the conversation. That's what the podcast is about, right?
Yeah. I'm Trump all the way. I mean, we already know I'm Trump.
But they say, but Carmine, it surprises me you're asking about somebody's race when somebody called in and said you ain't Chicano, fool.
I know. They said I'm not Chicano because I'm Italian.
There you go.
Yo soy mexicano, también. Tú sabes español, pero yo soy italiano. I'm sorry.
You're the Italian Chicano.
Yeah, my mom is Spanish, Mexican, whatever you want to say. She was born in New Mexico. My dad was born in Italy, but was raised in New York. We're Nebladon, so that Naples, in other words. And I guess when I did my test, I came back only 3 different
ethnicities.
Genes.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy. And they said, can we do it again? They literally emailed me and said, can we run the test again? Because yours only came out 3 and we've never seen this. Sure, run it again. So they ran it again, and it was pretty much the same. And all it was a little bit of Chinese, a little bit of African, and a lot of Italian.
Oh, wait, so you're a brother, Carmine?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ask, well, you can ask all the females I've been with.
All right, Carmine, I appreciate the phone call, player.
Hey, but Chris, think about it a little bit, and then at the end of the show, you can let me know how she's black, because I want to know.
Chris,
so that's what NPR says, that has 4 different racial mixes.
4 different racial mixes. Yeah, she's Indian by her mom. Her dad's Jamaican. Her husband's white, and her kids are white.
So, but what is she?
All right, Carmine, I appreciate the call. I got some more coming in, brother.
All right,
later.
Yeah, when you're mixed, you can identify however you want. That's the thing. That's the good thing about being
that's the plus
mixed in this country.
Yeah, I'm not arguing that one. Hotline, what you got? We're doing good. What's going on, brother? Talk to us.
My name is Jay. I still want to say what's up to Chris too, even though he's tripping. But anyways,
get him, boys! Get him, boys! What's going on?
You know what though? You know what I like about Chris? He keeps his composure no matter what, and I like that because he's willing to have a conversation. I know Chris. You feel it. You're like, how can I explain myself? They won't hear me out. But you're still on the wrong. I won't say nothing. Anyways, no, just kidding. I just want to. A couple of days ago, you had a caller from Arizona, right? He was like questioning you about like how can you're saying this what Republicans say, and you're questioning him back. Well, tell me the policies of Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. What good have they done for our country, right?
Yes.
And he couldn't answer none of your questions, and you're giving him facts. And what I'm tripping about, like he went on the route calling the Republican Party's white supremacy, but he called back and started being racist with a half Italian guy in Chicano.
Yeah.
He right away he went off the race card, like, whoa. It's like he couldn't prove anything, so he just went off. And who's that Italian guy trying to act Chicano? Ain't one of us. What does it matter? It's like Chris right now said. Why does it matter if Kamala Harris is black or not?
Absolutely.
Chris has a good point. Chris had a good point. The same thing. Why does it matter? It doesn't. He could have been full Italian. It don't matter. So why you had to call back and be racist with that? Even though he didn't say anything out of hand, but he used the race card. I just want, I don't know how you guys see it.
Yeah, no, like I said, to me, I don't care about any of that. What I want to hear Kamala Harris talk about, like the guy was asking me, what have they done? And I gave stuff what I thought Trump did was right. I want to hear policies. I want to hear what has she done? What are your policies? What are you doing? Because that's the thing with Democrats, though. They're the first ones to pull out the race card, bro. I'm not this because of race. I can't get a job because of race. I can't. No. In America, is there racial stuff? Absolutely. In every world there is. In every country there is, right? But here in America, if you work, take care of business, if you're making people money, guess what? They don't give a shit which color you are. They want to see, all right, damn, this guy can work. This guy can make himself money, me some money. Let's run it. But unfortunately, in the Democratic Party, that's not the case.
And many of our people forget, too, that Ronald Reagan was a Republican that passed a law to have a green card for you to work and have a business in the United States, and eventually to become a U.S. citizen. And they forget about that. And I don't want to say his name because it's another podcast. I know you guys fell off. He's someone from Long Beach.
Yeah.
And I was listening to what he was saying a couple of weeks ago. He was a couple months ago. He was complaining about inflation and everything, but he was saying that, well, my parents raised me as a Democrat. Latinos vote for Democrat, and I'm still going to vote Democrat no matter what. And I'm like, wait, you were just complaining about the economy, how it is, and you're still going to go in that route? You don't think for yourself? You don't do your own research? That's why he disappointed me so bad, you know what I mean? So
yeah, and that's, to me, we need to educate ourselves. It's stop just voting the same way. Vote for the policy and what works. And right now, in California, the Democratic Party is not working for us. This is facts, man. Just look around, and I keep telling people, but they don't want to do that. They want to govern on their feeling in their heart, and you can't run a business off your feelings in your heart, bro. You can't sit there and, let's say, run a business that sells clothes. You got people outside that are always cold, and you just start giving all your sweaters out, everything out. That's a nonprofit. That's not a business. A business is there to make money.
Look, I know you're gonna know the callers.
Yeah, for sure.
Right now. And I am voting for Trump, right? And I do like him, but even though it didn't even have to be him, but I'm going off the policies too. What's best for our people, our country, everybody, not just our people, it's everybody in our nation. Well, he's the route to go right now. In 4 years now, if the Democrat Party comes in, that somebody represents better policies, of course, you can always go back and forward and who you think is better. You don't have to stick with one party your whole life.
Right.
But Raza, levántase, piensan, do your research, and let's do this thing.
For sure, brother. Hey, I appreciate the phone call, my man.
Thank you so much, Gil.
All right, I'll be late. Let me see. The bombing started in Israel. I'm not seeing anything right now as far as... yeah, that's another volatile place. And that's never going to stop over there, Chris. Israel and Iran and Hezbollah and... Right? No.
Religions don't last forever.
They last forever.
They never have.
No, they do. What are you talking about? Yeah, no, that one you're wrong.
Yeah, I'm right, 100%.
Which religion is gone? They're lasting forever. What are you talking about?
No, we're only talking about religions that are lasted for like 2,000 years.
Well, that's all we've been here. Well, we've been here for 2,000 years and change.
Well, if you're a biblical guy,
yeah.
That's only, well, if according to the Bible, there was 6,000 years old, so 2,000 years.
That's a long time.
That means That means the majority of the time there hasn't been religion.
Hotline. Yeah, because it was madness back then. Caller.
Yo. How's it going, AC?
It's going good, brother. Talk to us, 213. What you got?
Yeah, I have a question, bro.
Yeah, shoot.
Do you think... I have a deep question, honestly.
All right,
do you think life is just a cycle of desmadre? So, in other words, do you believe, no matter who's president, no matter what the timeline you're in, don't you feel like there's always some bullshit?
Well, yes, of course, because that's just the world. The world is always at war. The world's always got problems. That's why when I hear people always talking shit about America and this and that, I'm like, bro, you guys live in this bubble called the United States. That's why you think that, oh, this is so horrible, this and that. And I always relate them to a bunch of spoiled kids living in $1 million house. That's what Americans are as a whole when they talk crap, because the rest of the world, bro, like Mexico, let's put Mexico, going from Mexico down to all the countries below, those are all ran by either cartels or some criminal organization or some crazy stuff, except for now maybe El Salvador, right? When you go to China, you got communist stuff over there. You go to the Middle East, you got wars over there. You got Sharia law. You got all this madness. So yeah, the world is always at war and always will be at war. But I will think that if you have different presidents like Trompito come in, he can kind of let people, if you guys want to go to war, get your money, homie. But we're not involved in that crap anymore. We need to sit there. We need to sit there and start getting more involved in what's going on in the United States and stop worrying so much globally about everybody else, because we can't pay everybody's bills. Homie, our lights are about to go off in America, and we're worried about everybody else's.
Yeah. I mean, well, you gotta admit, bro, there was some desmadre when Trump was president.
No, yeah, of course,
bro,
it's life. But as far as, let's say, it depends. That's on a global stage, right? On a local stage, which is your own home, there's always gonna be something going on, but you can minimize it or you can make it worse, which I think is exasperate. Is that the word, Chris? Mm-hmm. Right? You can do one of the two. And it's like, for instance, you're at the gas station and somebody either blocks you in or something. You can be patient and wait, or you can say, F you, and then guess what? You just make this problem much worse, and you brought much more drama to your life where it didn't have to be. So it depends what exactly we're talking about.
Let me tell you this, bro. Do you feel like if we all as humans, we just became better people and understood, what other people are going through, do you honestly think we would all elevate ourselves? I would think it would be great. I think it would, but it's never going to happen. There's just there's good people and then there's scumbags, bro. There's dirtbags. There's the criminal element. It's that's just the balance of the jungle that we live in, and that's what we're really in, some type of concrete jungle. We gotta know how to defend ourselves, know how to this, but it would be a great idea to say, man, if we only had empathy for the other person, but the person that you're telling he should have empathy may be in your pocket reaching for your wallet while you're trying to talk to him like that. That's just the reality of it, and there's just no way that in the next 100 years there's enough to calm all that down. But it starts at home. It starts with parenting. It starts with, teaching your kids, hey, you don't steal, you don't do this, you don't do that. So you can do it from your home, but for the rest of the world, that's a real big operation that I don't think will ever happen. If the church can't even make it happen, regular people ain't gonna make it happen. One more question before I go.
All right, you got it.
Do you believe World War III is going to happen.
Yes, eventually, it has to. There's this. We are greedy people. We are people that love to go to war. We are people that don't know how to communicate at times, and especially when it comes to like this religious stuff. When you have countries of people, millions of people who believe that it is about their God and screw your God, and if I die, I'm going to heaven, and me killing this person, I'm being a good either Christian, Israeli, Muslim, whatever it is. Yeah, there is no way that we are not going to ever go into another full global war. I'm not sure when, but that'll definitely happen, I think, within my lifetime.
Well, if we do, bro, I hope we have you as general.
I appreciate you, brother. You have a good one. All right, late. What do you think, Chris? You think we'll ever see a third world war?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to. We just listen. When World War I, they named it the war to end all wars. They said this is it. Right now we're in a somewhat world war. The only thing is, right now all you need is one of the big players to jump in, and we're in a world war. Russia's fighting right now. China's got the little beef with Hong Kong and Taiwan. We're backing up Ukraine, which means we're really in that Russian-Ukraine war. It takes one of us, whether China, whether the United States, whether Russia, they jump into a war like that we're involved. Like that's it. Then it's quote unquote a world war. But we're pretty much there. We're at the ring. We're at the ring. We're watching.
You've been saying that for a while, my guy.
No, but look what's going on.
The Cuban Missile Crisis back in the 50s.
Right. Hotline.
Big deal.
What's up, fucking on? How's Mike?
Right here, just tapped in. Got you live right now.
Talk to me, player.
Talking about maybe going to war.
Yeah, nothing major.
Shit, all I know, if we go to war, we're fucked, bro.
Isn't why, Mike?
Ain't the old timer going in? Because you're gonna have a bunch of hopefuls, bro. They ain't gonna try to shoot the enemies, try to sleep with them. Don't shoot him. He's cute. He has a big gun.
Oh, pow, fool, pow.
Hey. Pang.
Oh, yeah. The new grunts are going to be like, I need a stress day, Sergeant. I just can't do this anymore.
Oh, bro. It's ridiculous all over the place. It's society, bro. It's way out.
Yeah, for sure. What else is going on, Mike?
I don't got no social media type deal shit, but like, it's like my kids, like I jump on TikTok, I'll see when my kids are watching or whatever.
Yep.
Bro, and you got some people talking some wild stuff, bro. Like craziness.
For sure, but
like the way they're acting is like, damn, is this what society has gone to?
But to me, we'll definitely hit another world war. You know why also, Chris? How you just sat there and said, religions never last forever. Well, societies never last forever. So if one day in the future America keeps going the way they go, it will buckle, because when you take down the family structure of America, and that's what I see going on, and you break that down, you start having anarchy in a country. Once America goes down, you can bet that China will be more willing, able to come in here and start bombing. For like when it just starts.
I see that.
For sure, and that's what everybody's waiting for. China's been there for many, many more thousands of years than us. They're just patiently waiting for us to destroy ourselves, and we're slowly but surely doing it.
Well, look who's coming across the border, bro. I mean, you see it clear as day.
Who's that,
They're all middle-aged, war-ready. People keep saying, it's the last time. No, bro, it's from all over.
Yeah. Well,
Haitians, Chinese,
everybody,
everything, bro.
Everybody. I mean, everybody.
Everybody just wants to point their finger towards one race because it's coming from their border.
That's right.
It don't work that way.
All right, Big Mike.
All right, Big Dog.
Thanks for the call, fool.
Keep catching.
All right, fool. Right. Yeah, but think about that, Chris. You said, that religions do kind of last for a long time, bro.
No, you shouldn't say a long time. You said forever.
If Christianity is gone, that means we're in World War.
Why?
Because how are you going to get rid of millions of people that believe in a certain God, that without having to like literally go out there and obliterate them and make them think of a new God? War. There's no other way to get rid of them. How else do they get rid of gods? They destroy all their churches. They destroy all their stuff.
Yeah, the civilization falls usually.
That's what I'm saying. And if the religion falls, like you predicted it will fall, that means the American civilization will fall, which means we've gone to they may not want to call it world war, but that's what it's going to be caused from, I would think.
It depends. Because other people might come in and try to save America or help America. We got a lot of allies.
It's going to be the Chinese investors are going to be.
But I think, to me personally, this is just my opinion. I think that the world leaders understand why we're getting a lot of people coming in from China investing in America, because the way that you take over a country, like we know now, is not by invading them and sending tanks and all that, is by buying them.
And that is what China's doing. But they're buying them right in front of our faces, bro. That's the crazy part.
That's the way that our economy's set up.
Yeah, but there should be laws against
capitalism.
that. Yeah, no. But okay, there's capitalism, but what should supersede capitalism is our security, like Homeland Security, like, you know, our sovereignty. Our sovereignty means that a foreign agency shouldn't own 25% of the housing market, or shouldn't own tech type companies and all that stuff. But yeah, America is selling its soul, brother. But that's the kind of guy you need Trompito in there, because Trompito's like, nope, you ain't buying. Come on, you know he is, Chris.
Yeah, I think he would on that issue.
Yes, he would. That's his exact bread and butter, is saying no to a lot of places when it comes to America. And when he says America first, I don't understand how people get offended by that. I don't understand how people get offended by saying America first. Do you get offended by America first, Chris?
No.
What do you think?
I agree.
I agree too.
Because we have the strongest dollar, and a lot of countries rely on our economy.
Yeah, but our dollar is going down.
When our dollar dips, like my brother lives in Japan, oh my goodness.
Oh,
his paychecks and everything.
Oh, because it's just
So if our dollar fluctuates, a lot of other countries, they're in trouble.
But that's what's going on right now. The American dollar is kind of going little by little, and that's why I believe that the Chinese government's making their own dollar with the Russian, with everybody else, because they're moving into our yard, Chris.
Exactly.
They're moving into our yard. They want our shit.
They smell blood in the water. And the thing is, with Europe, with Brexit, why? This is my opinion, of course. Just why it was so important is because the EU's not the same as it used to be, because Britain's not in the EU anymore.
Well, I think also the EU, the issues they had was so much of Middle Eastern immigration. Have you seen the protests they have in the UK? I saw somebody bring that up right now. Look up UK protests lately. It's going crazy over there. Some of the Islam guys are going nuts, bro. They're taking over certain towns. You can't walk in there as a woman, as a reporter. They're pushing some of the Sharia law type stuff in their towns. They're like, no, you don't go talk to the law. You go talk to this imam or whoever you want to talk to. But yeah, look up UK, recent UK protests or fucking riots. It's going down, huh, boy? Let's see if I can find them. What you got? Less than 90 days till the election, OG. This is a nail biter, if I ever seen one. Six is so much higher than election in the last 16 years. I'm down, homie.
Wow.
You see that?
Yeah. So they're like,
show the people, man.
Muslim. So there were riots that happened from Muslims, and then the protests are anti-racist.
Of course they are, but look what the protests... Just like the BLM were protests against violence, and they were burning down all kind of stuff.
Well, that's the thing, is like
they start off
is that there's a backlash to it.
Of course.
Right? So like a small group of people create a big problem.
Yeah.
And then there's a backlash to it that people generalize the entire race. So all Muslims.
Well, no. Okay, let's. I ain't gonna disrespect the Muslim. I don't want my shit blown up. I mean, let's keep it 100.
Yeah, but think about
why is
COVID.
Why is it Why is it that the Simpsons, the Olympics, any kind of show can disrespect Christians and Catholics like nothing, but they will never disrespect Muslims? Why not?
Because they're gonna get blown up.
Oh, I thought that was a stereotype, Chris.
No, it's been proven time and time again. That's what
highlight. What you got?
Cholo.
What's up, homeboy? What you got?
Oh, just chilling here, man. Just listening to your guys' conversation and shit,
Sound like you
going on with Newsom, man?
Sound like you smoked a good one, fool. Gavin Newsom all of a sudden has changed his whole persona, fool. He's underneath the bridge over here, I think in Mission Hills. He was picking up trash and he was saying, I don't know why LA County isn't getting their stuff together. They should be cleaning up more stuff. Gavin Newsom, he's getting ready for the next presidential run, is what he's doing.
You know what's funny about him, Cholo? I called in, I think about like 2 weeks ago now. I was the caller that told you that this fool was gonna move in. He was moving his family for the summer to my hometown.
Yes.
Marin County.
Yes.
So look, check this out. Some other thing just came up on the news right here in the county where he's moving to, the Marin County area. There's a homeless encampment where a business right next to this. There's a business right next to it, right? You can even look this up. It's probably like North Bay business owner loses a judge at court or some shit like that.
Right.
But anyways, long story short, the owner was playing classical music to the bums and shit, you know, because bro, out there, I should take a video one day and just send it to you, bro. It's almost like a little mini Skid Row, and no mames, bro. It's like maybe less than like even a quarter mile, bro. But it's all bad.
It's all a bunch of fucking homeless there.
Bro, there's fucking needles and shit like that. Like, and there's another part in the town where the homeless, they just burnt the homeless encampment. These motherfuckers are wild, bro. But anyway, what I'm getting to is there's a bum that actually sued the business owner for playing classical music on a loudspeaker. Long story short, the fucking bum won, bro.
No chingues way.
Bro, tell Chris to look that shit up now.
That's probably why they stopped playing the music across the street here at the 7-Eleven.
It's called like North Bay judge sides with homeless.
Over
you
music.
know what the homeless said at the court hearing, bro?
Right.
This motherfucker said that the music impacted his mental health. It's like, motherfucker, you got more issues than mental health, motherfucker. You living out there. Like, it's crazy, bro. And it just shocks me how a judge, knowing how hard it is to be a judge, and how you should put yourself in that position of the business owner.
All right, we're gonna check it out right now, bro. Appreciate that, huh?
That's crazy, bro. But yeah, check it out, man.
right.
And that's in Newsom's hometown, bro.
All right, let's check it out, Chris. What you got?
Hold on. We got a lot of ads and stuff.
Is that what it is?
This is ABC 7, though.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, we pay for premium over here. We're in like cheap ass hater world with all the commercials.
All right, here we go. So I have the news article.
Okay, well, yeah, why not? Let's see what they got. Oh, there is a video.
And can we play the audio for it?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, let's do it.
I think you gotta fade it in, huh?
Yeah.
Bums act like management. Hey, that's insane. How are you gonna side with a bum, bro? Like, bro, you out here on the streets, fucking taking a crap, taking a piss, but you're worried about some classical music that's hurting your mental health. These mofos, man. See what you got, Chris.
Following the pits a business owner against a homeless encampment.
Today, a Marin County judge stopped the business from blasting music to annoy unhoused residents.
Unhoused Mike.
7 News reporter Cornell Bernard has more from San Rafael.
Yeah, that is loud.
That is loud.
Earlier this year, the sound of classical music was blasting from this security camera pole in the direction of this San Rafael homeless encampment, where Bruce Gaylord lives.
They played 36 hours of music.
Gaylord said the decibel levels were too high to sleep.
The first night, I got half a night's sleep. The next 2 nights, I couldn't sleep at all and ended up in the hospital.
You are trespassing. Please leave the area.
The sound coming from nearby East Bay Tire Shop. Some believe it was a way to get people to leave the encampment.
You think?
Peaked out at 118 decibels.
Gaylord went to court in May and was granted a temporary restraining order to stop the music. And on Friday, a Marin Superior Court judge granted Gaylord's request for an injunction until a trial date, which says defendants are not to play music from any speaker or sound system outside their store between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m.
It means that business owners cannot break the law to harass.
Turn off and it should work.
Here in Marin.
East Bay Tire declined to speak to ABC 7 News on Friday, but told us last May the sound machine was a way to deter activity spilling over from the camp, from illegal drug use to prostitution. Managers said the music was not intended to drive out camp residents. Instead, it was about keeping employees safe.
We have guys get here at 5:30 in the morning. They're all by themselves. We do 24-hour roadside service, so technicians show up.
Screw those guys, bro. Come on.
It's 3 in the morning. They're alone.
That's all right.
In the wake of Governor Gavin Newsom's executive order directing state
you can take it down,
agencies to
Chris.
clear homeless camps,
To me, it's this,
unclear
man.
what the future of this.
All of a sudden, they can't make noise from 6 to 6. How about that tweaker that's on the bike all night going clack, 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 and the other tweaker screaming at the other one, and they're fighting and they're breaking. No, get out of here, man. All of a sudden, we're worried about tweakers not being able to sleep at night. See, and that's why I say, country starts deteriorating within itself. When we've got a business owner over here trying to keep his place clean, but we have a judge saying, no, the tweakers need their peaceful time, no. Make it the same laws in. When those guys are acting a fool, make sure your officers go over there and get rid of them. But the problem is they won't. So again, it comes back. We can tax this business owner. We can put fines on this business owner. We can make some money off this business owner, but we can't find the guy who's all tweaked out and all mad. So we're gonna let the guy do what he wants. But with me, I say Charlie on that. Let's give us some outro music, Chris. We're gonna start wrapping this up because it's Sunday. I want to go home and what am I gonna watch, man? I don't know if that Bikers movie. I want to pay $20 for you. You know what I'm talking about? The biker one. Have you seen that?
The guy
one?
that was in
Yes.
the Elvis movie.
Yes.
Austin Butler.
Yeah, well, the other one
And
too.
then the Mad Max guy.
Yeah, the Mad Max guy, bro. There you go. That's the one right now. I said I want to pay $20. It's $19.99, but I kind of wait for them to hit like $10 or $5.
Tuesdays movies are cheap.
No, I watch it at home.
Oh.
No, at
Not
home.
going to the theaters. That's why you said $20.
Well, that's what it is. $20 from the house. It's a premiere.
Oh wow!
Oh,
dang.
Okay. But what's either $20 at the house or $30 or $40 at the movie? That's.
I was gonna say if you're going that much, you might as well go into the movie theater, making an event.
Yeah, but it's Sunday right now. I don't want to go to an event. I want to chill out and I'll watch half the movie and probably go to sleep. All right, people. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys tapping in. Like I said, this live was not scheduled anyways, but we already had everything up and going. Thank you guys. One love. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. What do we got this week, man? What do we have? I don't know. I know we got some stuff in the calendar. We got something for Saturday for sure. I want to say, let me see. That way we can start kind of give a little bit advertisement over here. I can't see your comments. Chris banned me, so I don't know what to tell you guys. I just want to let you know it ain't my fault. What's that song? It ain't my fault. Hold on, here we go. What do we have going on this week, homie? I see. Oh wait, I can look at it through here though, Fernando. Let me see what we got going on this week with you players. 13th, San Fernando Villa meeting. Oh, geez, homie, I got something on Saturday for right now. All right, people, with that, you guys know what it is. The one and the only, the American Troll Podcast. Appreciate you, Vatos. Whether you agree or disagree with me, this is the place to be. And we're out, Chris. Let's go.